In truth, driving a modern powerboat is not much more difficult than driving a modern car. But once upon a time, you did have to learn how to drive a car, right? And driving a car and driving a boat are not equivalent. So just because you can do one does not really mean you can do the other. One way that driving a car and driving a boat are very different is how to handle taking turns. When you crank the wheel of a boat over its speed, most boats will bank in quite a bit. At the same time, they'll bleed off some speed. What else is there to keep in mind? Well, trim is very important. If you've trimmed your outboard or stern drive up, when you go into the turn, you may blow out the prop. It's coming too close to the surface as the boat banks into the turn and becoming aerated. You'll usually hear a howling noise coming from the propeller. The engine may over-rev and the boat will lose speed rapidly. Obviously, this is a situation you want to avoid. Simply trim down before initiating the turn. Or, as you're going into the turn, if it's getting to be a little too much, just back off on the wheel so the boat doesn't bank over quite as hard. Remember, any time that you initiate a high-speed turn in a powerboat, there's a certain element of danger. So most importantly, always yell out a warning to your passengers, make sure that they're holding on, and if you feel the boat skipping across the water surface or if you feel any loss of control, immediately back off on the throttle or ease off on the wheel and don't make such a sharp turn. Oh yeah, and speaking of sharp turns, it can be a lot of fun, can't it? Oh yeah.